every day, and I'm saying every day, like at least. So great to hear. Hi guys, Dr. Fanono here, and today it's on a Friday and I'm on call, and I'll be at the hospital for the next 25 hours. I'll go home tomorrow around 9 a.m. So let's get. So the thing is, when you're in call, you just never know what's gonna happen next. So you just have to be prepared for everything. It might be good or bad, but in any way, you just have to be prepared. So whenever I have time, as I said, I cannot promise I'll be telling you a little bit about my experiences here as a foreign medical doctor here in Turkey. There's this question that I always get asked, like, where are you from? So I get asked this question even in the hospital, even outside when I'm working at the shop, every day, like at least once or twice I'm asked where I am from, and I tell them I'm from Malawi, and they don't even know where Malawi is. A country that's bordering Tanzania, Mozambique and Zambia. Them have heard about Tanzania, so when you tell them, they're like, oh, okay, so that should be a small country. It's just an hour into my call, and I'm just gonna change my clothes into my comfy scrubs. In my scrubs, and let's get started. Far so good, I can't complain. I just came back from 3 stairs down below, where I had to see a patient who just got admitted from the ER, and the patient is doing fine. I just gave the order to the nurses, and I'm just gonna write a few things about this patient in the system and then see the other patients too. So far so good, and as I said before, I wasn't promising that I'll talk about my experiences or some of the questions that I usually get asked, because unfortunately I couldn't have that much time to sit and talk. But just as usual, as I was going in the patient's rooms, I got the same questions like, where you from? Oh, you speak good Turkish, since when have you been in Turkey? Stuff like that, and I get some good comments, of course, and sometimes I do get the negative ones, but so far I don't want to talk any negatives because I choose to go for the positives. So now I just have to go downstairs again and see the patient so I can catch up with you guys. So guys, I just came back from seeing these patients, like my final round for tonight, and this patient is like, oh my goodness, you're so kind, you're so lovely, I like you, I like the way you're treating us. So I was like, oh really, thank you. And this was like just the best thing to hear for tonight, a lovely way to end the night. Then you see your patients are being grateful, and this is just the only thing you want to hear. So hearing this just made me feel so happy, like, oh my goodness, to feel appreciated. Everyone wants to hear this. Good morning guys, it's on a Saturday morning and I'm wearing my specs anyway, never mind. And it's almost 2 hours to finish this call. I'll be just doing my final checkups, and as I'll be waiting for my friend to come in at 9, then I can leave the hospital, go home, get a shower and get some sleep. So among the many things I had to attend to on this call, my very biggest task was a close hemoglobin level follow-up in a patient with GI bleeding. So it's about 10 minutes remaining until 9 o'clock, then I can go home. Leaving the hospital now.